Hello, wonderful Dover students. This is Mr. Smith coming to you with a video on how to save a part file to be able to 3D print it on one of our 3D printers. As you can see, I've already opened up my part that I want to 3D print. This is just a part file that I drew in SolidWorks, and as you can see, it's just a basic knob. I'll go ahead and rotate this around just so you get an idea as to what I want to 3D print. Now, to be able to print this object on one of our 3D printers, I need to save it as a different file type. Right now, it's just a part file in SolidWorks. How do I change the part file? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to go up to the top where you can find the File tab. Once you're under the File tab, move down to Save As, and go ahead and click on Save As. We're going to resave this part, but we're going to change the file type. The first thing that you really want to do is you want to make sure that you save it to a folder that you can access on the computer that's hooked up to the 3D printers. I highly suggest that we use the CTE folder over here on the left. That is a shared folder that anybody can access on the computer that's hooked up to the 3D printers. Once you open that file, you'll notice that I have a folder here that's created for your 3D printing folder. So go ahead and click on NSmith to open that up. And at the very top, there's a file that's labeled 3D printing. So you want to place your file in that 3D printing folder. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of files already in this folder. So you want to make sure you save it, your file name is saved as something that you can easily recognize and find the file. So I suggest that in your file name, you might want to put your name first, such as N. Smith, and then what type of drawing that you have to print. For example, the part that I'm printing is just a knob. The next thing, and the last thing that you need to do, is you need to save this as a different file type. Like I said before, this file type right now is a part file. However, I need to change that file type, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on the part, and I need to change this to an STL file. Once I change that to an STL file, the 3D printers will be able to recognize your part and print your object. So I can now go ahead and click on Save. You'll have a message that pops up, and what this message is it wants to make sure that you're going to convert your part file into an STL file. And it's actually going to convert it into binary code to be able to print your object. So you can go ahead and just click on Yes if you get this message. Now your part is saved. You are ready to go over to the 3D printers and open up that file that you just saved and print it on one of the 3D printers. If you need help printing on the 3D printers, you can watch the 3D printing video.